You wake up hungry. Again. That's normal. You've been hungry almost every morning. For as long as you can remember, you grab your spear. Your younger brother follows behind. Today is his first real hunt. He still believes every hunt ends with food. You stopped believing that. Years ago, the forest decides. Who eats? Not you. Fresh tracks. A deer. Your heart lifts. The prints are still warm. If you're lucky, your tribe might finally eat tonight. You signal the others. Everyone spreads out. Nobody speaks. You've hunted together long enough to understand each other, without words. Then, you notice something. Not deer tracks, human footprints. Fresh. 5 adults. 1 child. Heading in the same direction. Your stomach tightens. Another tribe. That isn't automatically bad. Sometimes strangers become allies. Sometimes they trade tools, share stories, even become family. But they also hunt. They fish. They gather berries. And this valley can only feed so many people. Nature doesn't care how hungry you are. You follow the tracks, slowly, silently, until you hear voices. You hide behind a fallen tree. 5 hunters, different clothes, different spearheads, different faces. One suddenly kneels beside the same deer tracks you've been following all morning. He smiles, points ahead. They're hunting your deer. Your younger brother whispers, "What do we do?" You don't answer because you don't know. Do you walk away and let your family go hungry? Or do you fight for an animal that neither tribe owns? For hundreds of thousands of years, that single question may have been one of the most dangerous a human could ever ask. Nobody moves. The forest has gone silent. The hunters finally notice you. For a few long seconds, everyone just stares. The oldest man among them slowly opens his empty hand. A simple message. We're not here to fight. You answer by lowering your spear. Maybe this ends here. Maybe both tribes simply turn around and search for food somewhere else. Then, the deer explodes from the bushes. It runs directly between you. Every hunter reacts on instinct. 2 spears fly. Both miss. The deer disappears into the forest. Gone. Silence. Then someone shouts. You don't understand the words. You don't need to. The meaning is obvious. That was ours. Your own hunters shout back. Neither tribe understands the language. Both understand. The anger. It's strange. Humans can build friendships with words, but they can start fights without them. The old hunter raises both hands again. He's still trying to stop this. But one of your hunters steps forward. His children haven't eaten properly for days. He's done waiting. He points at the valley, then points away. Leave. The strangers don't, because they have hungry children too. Humans became the most successful species on Earth because we worked together. But there was one exception. If food became scarce, the line between us and them could appear almost instantly. Fear doesn't need evidence, only uncertainty. The younger hunters grip their spears. Your brother copies them. His hands are shaking. He's never been this close to strangers before. You quietly whisper, "Don't throw." He nods. Then, someone suddenly lunges forward. Nobody knows who moved first, but in one heartbeat, the forest erupts into chaos. And once fear takes control, people stop asking. What's happening? They ask. How do I survive? And those 2 questions have very different answers. Someone slips, someone shouts, a spear is raised, another hunter flinches. Then, someone throws. You don't even see who. Only the sound. A dull crack, stone, meeting bone. Silence. Complete silence. The shouting stops. Even the birds stop singing. A man is lying on the ground. His spear rests only a few feet away. His eyes stare upward, as if he's still waiting for his body to stand back up. It doesn't. Nobody moves. Nobody cheers. Nobody celebrates. This wasn't supposed to happen. The hunters from the other tribe rush toward him. One presses both hands against the wound. Another calls his name. The oldest hunter kneels beside him. Then he slowly looks up at you. Not with hatred, with disbelief, as if he's asking, why? You don't know, because 5 seconds ago, you were asking yourself the exact same question. Your younger brother is shaking. He's hunted deer. He's watched wolves kill. But he's never seen one human kill another. Quietly, he asks, did we win? You look around. The deer is gone. One family has lost a father. The other has gained nothing. For the first time, you understand something. Sometimes survival has no winners. That evening, the fire burns lower than usual. Nobody tells stories. Nobody laughs. Your brother keeps staring into the flames. Finally, he says, will they come back? You look into the darkness beyond the fire. Maybe they will. Maybe they won't. But one thing feels certain. Tomorrow, the forest will no longer be filled, only with animals. From now on, every strange footprint will carry a new kind of fear. Because today, humans discovered that the deadliest thing in the forest might be another human. We'll never know who threw that spear. There were no witnesses, no history books, no names, just frightened people trying to survive. Maybe this wasn't the first murder. Maybe another happened thousands of years earlier. We'll probably never know. But we do know this. Long before cities, long before kings, long before written history, humans had already discovered their greatest strength, each other, and their greatest danger, each other. Archaeologists have found ancient skeletons with spear points still buried in their bones. They've also found something else. People with broken legs that healed, serious injuries that should have been fatal. They survived because someone carried them, fed them, protected them. The archaeological record tells 2 stories at once. Humans fought, but humans also cared. If violence had won, our species would never have spread across the planet. Cooperation was always the stronger survival strategy. Your brother throws one last stick into the fire. The sparks drift upward and disappear into the night. He asks, will people always fight? You watch the embers fade. Then you answer, sometimes, but they'll have to learn to trust each other even more, because one tribe can survive a season. 2 tribes can survive a drought. Thousands of tribes. Sharing knowledge can change the world. Maybe the first murder didn't shape human history because someone picked up a spear. Maybe it shaped history because everyone else spent the next 100,000 years trying to build a world where they wouldn't have to. And every law, every village, every alliance, every promise began with the same realization. The deadliest thing a human would ever face was never the cold, or the wolves, or the darkness. It was another human, and the greatest achievement in our history was learning how to live together anyway.